Do you ever wonder how much power lies in the hands of a few when it comes to artificial intelligence? This question has been pushed to the forefront of our consciousness recently, as the CEO of Stability AI, Emad Mostaque, made a bold decision. The world of AI was rocked over the weekend when Mostaque stepped down from his position as CEO and also quit the board of directors, stating his desire to fix the concentration of power in AI. Stability AI, a company known for developing the Stable Diffusion image generation tool, is now in the hands of interim co-CEOs Shan Wong and Laforte. They were appointed by the board as the company seeks to find a suitable replacement for Mostaque. Despite his departure, Mostaque's influence over Stability AI remains significant. His shares in the company still give him full board control, a fact he shared publicly on social media. Mostaque's decision to step down seems to stem from a discomfort with the concentration of power in AI. He believes that as AI becomes increasingly important, its governance should be more transparent and distributed. He stated, "The concentration of power in AI is bad for us all. I decided to step down to fix this at Stability and elsewhere." His words hint at a plan to address this issue, a plan he promises to share soon. While some understand Mostaque's concerns about the centralization of generative AI, not everyone agrees this is the current state of the industry. Associate Professor Chinmay Hegde from the NYU Tandon School of Engineering argues that the AI landscape is diverse, with many companies offering their own models. In a rapidly evolving field where we're barely 18 months past the first wave of generative AI, diversity is essential. Many popular AIs are closed source, which may be at the heart of Mostaque's concerns. Hegde stresses the importance of a diverse landscape of AIs, particularly open source ones, to address key issues surrounding copyright, bias, and other potential harms. The man at the helm of Stability AI, Emad Mostaque, has shocked the world by stepping down, citing the concentration of power in AI as his reason. This power shift in AI raises many questions about the future of this industry, and we're here to delve deeper into them. Over the weekend, the AI world was left stunned as Emad Mostaque announced his resignation as CEO of Stability AI. A well-known figure in the industry, Mostaque was instrumental in the development of the Stable Diffusion image generation tool, a widely recognized product of the company. The news of his stepping down came as a surprise to many, but what's even more intriguing are the reasons behind his decision. Mostaque expressed discomfort with the concentration of power in AI, a concern that resonates with many in the field. His desire to fix this issue led to his decision to step down, not just from the CEO position, but also from the company's board of directors. The board, under the chairmanship of Jim O'Shaughnessy, expressed gratitude for Mostaque's relentless commitment to Stability AI and his contribution to the open source movement. Mostaque's role in the company was so significant that his shares in Stability AI allowed him full board control, a power that he now relinquishes. Mostaque's concerns about the centralization of power in AI aren't baseless. As AI technology becomes increasingly important, the need for transparent and distributed governance becomes paramount. He believes that the concentration of power in AI is detrimental for everyone involved, a belief that prompted his decision to step down. His departure, however, doesn't mean he's stepping away from the industry. Mostaque hinted at a plan to address the issue, promising to share more details soon. His absence from the company he helped build, though, will be felt. His departure leaves a void at the top, with COO Shan Wong and CTO Laforte stepping in as interim co-CEOs. The pair will lead the company as it navigates this period of transition, all while seeking a permanent replacement for Mostaque. His exit from Stability AI marks a significant moment in the AI industry, raising questions about power, governance, and the future of AI. Mostaque's shares in Stability give him full control over the board, a concentration of power that seems to bother him. This concern is not unfounded. As AI becomes increasingly integral to our lives, the question of who holds the reins is more relevant than ever. Mostaque's discomfort with the substantial control he wields over Stability AI reflects a broader issue: the centralization of power in the AI industry. In his own words, the concentration of power in AI is bad for us all. He believes that a more transparent and distributed governance in AI is necessary as it becomes increasingly important in our lives. The centralization of power can inhibit innovation, restrict access, and limit the diversity of ideas and approaches. It can also lead to a lack of accountability and oversight, which could potentially lead to misuse of AI, bias, or even harm. Mostaque's decision to step down from his position as CEO and from the board of directors is a step toward addressing this issue. By redistributing his power, he hopes to encourage a more equitable distribution of power within the AI industry. He has hinted at plans to further address this issue, promising to share more soon. However, not everyone agrees with Mostaque's diagnosis of the problem. Some argue that the AI landscape is not as centralized as he suggests. They point to the diversity of models and companies currently at play in the industry. They argue that the real issue lies not in the concentration of power, but in the closed-source nature of many popular AI models. This restricts access and limits the resources devoted to addressing key issues such as copyright, bias, and potential harms. In this view, the solution lies not in redistributing power, but in ensuring diversity and openness in the AI landscape. His concerns are valid, but not everyone is convinced that centralization is the current state of the AI industry. Whether you agree with Mostaque or not, his actions have certainly sparked a necessary conversation about power, control, and governance in the world of AI. The AI landscape is vast and diverse, with numerous companies having their own models. As we delve deeper into the fabric of artificial intelligence, it becomes increasingly clear that we're not dealing with a monolithic entity. Instead, we're exploring a thriving ecosystem teeming with a myriad of AI models. Each company in this space contributes to this diversity, creating a rich tapestry of technological innovation. This diversity is driven, in part, by the relative novelty of AI on the commercial market. We're barely a year and a half removed from the first wave of generative AI emerging onto the scene. It's a field that's still in its infancy, evolving and growing with each passing day. But it's not just the number of AI models that underscores this diversity. It's also the variety of approaches taken by different companies. From the closed-source models of giants like OpenAI and Anthropic to the open-source ethos championed by others, the AI landscape is anything but homogeneous. This diversity is a vital part of the AI ecosystem. It fosters innovation, encourages competition, and ultimately leads to better, more efficient, and more effective AI models. But perhaps most importantly, it ensures that no single entity wields unchecked power in the AI industry. Yet, this diversity is under threat. The closed-source nature of many popular AIs has raised concerns about the concentration of power in the AI landscape. As more and more companies opt for proprietary models, the risk of a few dominant players controlling the industry becomes all too real. These concerns aren't unfounded. The closed-source nature of many popular AIs limits access to these models, reducing the resources devoted to addressing key issues in generative AI. From copyright debates to issues related to bias and other harms, these questions form a critical part of ongoing research in the AI community. The closed-source nature of many popular AIs may be closer to Mostaque's concerns about the state of the industry. By preserving the diversity of the AI landscape, we can ensure a more equitable distribution of power and continue to drive innovation in this rapidly evolving field. The road ahead for AI startups, including Stability, is not without its bumps. As we delve into this complex landscape, we find a blend of challenges and opportunities that shape the future of AI. One of the most pressing issues is financial sustainability. Smaller AI startups are spending substantial amounts of capital and not always with a clear path to profitability. As Chinmay Hegde, associate professor at NYU Tandon School of Engineering, pointed out, there's not a lot of differentiation between these companies, making it hard to see where the long-term revenue will come from. This sentiment echoes through the hallways of many budding AI enterprises, sparking a race to innovate, differentiate, and ultimately survive. The departure of Emad Mostaque from Stability AI isn't merely a leadership transition. It's a call to arms against the concentration of power in AI. Mostaque's resignation highlights another challenge, the need for transparent and distributed governance in AI. As AI becomes increasingly integral to our daily lives, the concentration of power in a handful of organizations or individuals presents a potential risk. Moreover, the closed-source nature of many popular AIs may be closer to the heart of Mostaque's concerns. Retaining a diverse landscape of AIs, particularly those that are open source, is crucial to tackle key issues like bias, copyright, and other potential harms. By restricting access to these models, we risk limiting the resources devoted to addressing these critical problems. But challenges often breed innovation. Amidst these hurdles, the future of AI holds promise. The industry is ripe for disruption, and the potential for transformative change is immense. As we grapple with the concentration of power, financial sustainability, and ethical considerations, we're also paving the way for a more inclusive, transparent, and equitable AI landscape. As we see a major shift in leadership at Stability AI, the question remains, how will the concentration of power in AI be addressed in the future?